Great evening, everyone. My name is Kaz Millions from Maryland, and I'm making this video for my Team No Limit family. I'm going to tell you a little story that happened, true story, today. So I've been reaching out to people and people reaching out to me, and I got a friend request from a young lady. And I looked at her profile and I saw that she was a member of MWR Financial. So I said, okay, it's part of the family. Let me go ahead and chat with her, accept her friend request. So we were chatting back and forth on through Inbox Messenger. And then I asked her, was she coming to the Baltimore event? And she said, oh, yes, ma'am. Definitely. I better be there. I'm from Baltimore. She doesn't live in Baltimore now. She's been living in another state for the past 3 years, but she is from the Baltimore area. So I said, awesome, awesome. So when she told me that, I said, how many guests do you have? How many confirmed guests do you have? Took her a while to respond. And then she responded with a voice clip. And she said, honestly, I'm from Baltimore and I've been in other businesses, plenty of other businesses, and I've had, built teams before, and so I know a lot of people in the Baltimore area, and most of my team members and, customers, business partners and whatnot are right in the Maryland area. I got my ticket to come to the event and I'm excited about the event. But honestly, Cass, I never even gave one thought to inviting any of the people that I know in Maryland. Well, I could not believe my ears. I was like, OMG, you got to be kidding me. You are from Baltimore. You grew up in Baltimore. You have been a businesswoman for many years and have built businesses. You know all these entrepreneur-minded people in Maryland. Most of the people you know are in Maryland. You're coming to Maryland for a major event with your new business, and you have not invited any of those people. She said she never even thought about it. Well, my mind was absolutely blown away. And I'm not going to mention any names, because I don't believe in throwing people under the bus. But I'm making this video because I do believe in helping people get from under that bus. And in speaking to this young lady, she thanked me for encouraging her. She was so happy, that we talked. And had she not sent me that friend request, we wouldn't even had this conversation. So, but she was very grateful for my encouragement and all that. But it made me think how many other people out here in our MWR family with that same mindset, that like know people in Maryland or grew up in Maryland, whether they still live here or not, and got excited about the event, got their ticket, coming to the event, but never even thought about inviting the people that they know here. She was even excited about the fact that because she's from here, she got family here, she don't even have to worry about getting a hotel. She got some place to stay, and she's super excited about the event. Meeting Brian House and all of that, but I never even thought about inviting anyone that she knows here. And I'm like, is she the only one? Are there others that are thinking the same thing? And so I've been posting in the group a lot lately, all along, really posting and keeping you guys abreast of how many days we have left to promote and how I'm doing with my promoting, how many confirmations I have. I have asked you guys to post your numbers or how many confirmations you have. I even made a post explaining that when I tell you what my number is, I'm definitely not bragging, because being born and raised in this area, I feel like I should have more than what I do have. However, I've noticed that when I put these posts out and ask what your numbers are, really no one is commenting. No one is responding. No one is posting what their numbers are. I just heard today that Toby Price has 50 people he's bringing with him or inviting to Maryland. So kudos to you, Toby Price. But I don't know what anybody else's numbers are. I haven't seen anybody else commenting what their numbers are, posting what their numbers are. And I'm like, after speaking to this young lady today, I'm like, could that be the reason why people are not commenting? Because they have not been inviting? Because they do not have any confirmations? And that just kind of, I don't know, it really hit me hard. Something really dropped in my stomach. I'm like, oh my God, I cannot believe this. Because I've been in other network marketing businesses too. And most of the time when events are announced, and I've been upset about the fact that when events were announced, we only got like 2 to 3 weeks, a month tops, to invite. And so a lot of times when you start calling and telling people about the event and inviting them, this is what you hear. Oh, wow, I already have something on my calendar for that date. Oh, man, I wish I would have knew about this sooner. I just committed to something else the other day, So when Brian House announced this event, January 27th, that he was coming to Baltimore, having a regional convention here in the Baltimore area on April the 27th. I was like, wow, 3 whole months. I told my leader, Boomy Moore, I was like, I am so excited about the fact that he gave us 3 months. Yes, some people still have something on their calendar for April the 27th, but not many at all. Most people don't have their calendar filled out 3 months ahead. So that made it so much better to invite. And I immediately started inviting people, started talking to people and telling them about this event. I mean, telling Lottie Dottie and every doggone body. And I don't attach myself to what their responses are going to be. Some people may say yes, some may say no. But what I want to make sure, and I posted this before too, is that they cannot say, wow, you never told me so. Because see, I have experience going into an event and seeing people that I knew, and they were there because someone else invited them. And I never even invited them. I either didn't think to invite them, or I did what Dr. Darrell calls cherry picking, and I did not think. I remember that specifically happening one time. I was like, wow, he came. I didn't think he would come from another state for this event, but he came. And not only did he come, he brought a friend with him, but someone else invited him. I'm going to make sure that don't happen to me no more. So I'm telling everybody. So I made up a saying, you could say yes, you could say no, but you will not say, I didn't tell you so, because I'm telling everybody. So anyway, back to my subject. I started inviting as soon as Brian House announced this event. He gave us 90 days. And Brian, if you is watching this video, I just want you to know I am so, so grateful that you gave us that amount of time to promote for this event. That meant the world to me. And we are halfway there, just about halfway there now. We have 48 days left to promote this event, guys. And my leader started a 2020 club because we want to get 500 guests in that room. So if everybody would commit to getting 20, not everybody, but a lot of people did commit to getting 20. I was one of them. I said, I'll commit to that. I'm going to have a minimum of 20 people in that room. And I posted about the number ratio, which I shared with the young lady today, reminded her, that typically out of every 3 people that tell you yes, typically only 1 shows up, because 2 others When the time comes or it gets close, something else came up, a family emergency, whatever, the heater broke, I got to get that fixed, I can't come, whatever, something comes up. So typically, 1 out of every 3 that tell you yes, not every 3 that you invite, but every 3 that tell you yes, I will be there, typically only 1 shows up. So I immediately realized that if I wanted to have 20 people show up, I needed to have 60 people tell me yes, they would show up. Now, in order to get 60 yeses, that means that you got to do a whole lot of inviting to get 60 people to tell you yes. Because you know everybody that you invite is not going to say yes. So I've talked to a lot of people. I've called a lot of people. I've texted a lot of people. I've emailed a lot of people. I have put it out there. I posted about it, lots and lots of people. But I'm still working on getting my 60 confirmations of people that tell me yes, they will be there. I at this point have 34. So we are halfway to the date of the event. And I am halfway, a little over halfway to my commitment. Of course, I'm going to keep going even after I get 60 because I want more than 20. I want as many as possible. But I made a commitment to have a minimum of 20. So I got to get a minimum of 60 yeses. I'm a little over halfway there. So I'm pretty much on target. But my point is, the title of this video is, do you need to work a little harder? Or are you hardly working? Because the way I see it, if you're not commenting on posts, when a leader is asking you how many confirmations do you have, and you're not commenting, you're not posting any numbers, then that says to me you're hardly working. You don't have any commitments. Or you don't want to post your commitments because it's only 3, or it's only 1, or it's only 5. That's okay. Something is better than nothing. Because like I said, we want to get 500 in that room. And there's enough people in MWR and on Team No Limit that if everybody got 5, there will be over 500 people in that room. Okay? So if everybody just got 1, then you are contributing. If you only have 1, don't be ashamed of it. Post it, because that means that you are contributing to getting those butts in the seats. If you have 3, well, let's say 3. If you have 3, you need to have at least 3. And then that's a guaranteed 1 to show up. Remember, typically 1 out of every 3 show up. So if you have 3, then you have a guaranteed 1. And that 1 is the contribution. 50 people to have 1 is 50 butts in the seat. That is helping to contribute to the 500. So guys, we all need to work a little harder, including myself, because like I said, this is my hometown, and I feel like I should be more than halfway there. I should have more than 34. So I do need to work a little harder, but I am working. And I am not here to judge anybody. You can judge yourself. You can ask yourself the question that the title says. Do you need to work a little harder, or are you hardly working? If you know people in the Maryland, D.C., Virginia, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, if you know people in these areas in a radius of 3 to 4 hour drive, and you have not told them what you're doing, you have not invited them to this very epic, exciting event, then you still have time. You got 48 days left, and we need to be inviting every single day. Guys, we need to recognize what we have here with MWR. We need to recognize what we have here with our CEO, Brian House, because he is an amazing CEO. a man of integrity, a man of God, and he works tirelessly. Like my leader Boomy says, he stays up late at night thinking of more ways to make this the best opportunity available, to find more ways to help us to help other people. And we are doing that. And he is doing that. He is finding more ways. And you're going to hear about more ways on April the 27th. In my opinion, it's already the best business, the best compensation that I've ever seen. And he is doing everything to make it even better. And I'm sure the things that we're going to hear on April the 27th is really going to blow us away. I know it's going to blow my mind. I'm going to be like, wow, just when I thought it was absolutely the best and it gets even better. But we got to appreciate him. We got to recognize what we have here. Because like I said, I've been in business before. And I have been through some pain. I have been through some stuff, okay, in network marketing. And I'm not beating up on any of the leaders in the past, because I have been blessed to be under some great leadership and people that are not even a part of MWR right now, but they are in other businesses, but they played a great role in my growth and development. And you know, a lot of it was personal development on my part. My mindset wasn't ready, but now it is. And by the way, if that is something that some of you are struggling with, your mindset, if you need personal development, if your belief is not really there, that you have the best of the best and that you have what it takes to make the best of the best, that you can create wealth for yourself in your own life. If your belief is not really there, then yes, you need personal development. And you can definitely give me a call. I am a master life coach, and I will be happy to help you with that. But personal development is key to success. But guys, we really need to recognize what we have here, and we really need to take full advantage of this awesome opportunity. We need to recognize that this is our first regional convention MWR has had, and he is bringing it to the Baltimore area. I'm proud of that. I'm grateful for that. I'm so excited about that. And I am going to do everything in my power, because I am very powerful. Say, I am powerful. Y'all see that? I am powerful. And guess what? So are you. As my leader always says, you are more powerful than you know. I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that this is an epic event. We are making history here. This is an event that is going to be talked about for many, many years, because it is going to make some real serious changes in a lot of people's lives. And it's time for that, guys. It is time. It is time for us to take off the blinders. It is time for us to recognize that we can have the life that we desire, that we can create wealth for our own lives, that it's not just for the elite. They try to keep it from us, but the cat is out of the bag. It is no longer a secret. The financial experts with over 20 years of experience, they have done their homework. They have been in business for over 20 years and had success. And now they are sharing the secrets to help us. We got a top EA on our team that works closely with Brian House. He was not long ago nominated or awarded one of the top tax consultants in this country. And he is the top leader of Team No Limit, Mr. Terrence Hawkins, EA. EA for the IRS is a very hard title to get. Not everybody gets it. So we got the best of the best, guys. And it's just time for us to recognize that. And we should want to share it with everybody. So again, I want everybody to ask themselves tonight, and I'm really speaking to the leaders, because speaking to this young lady, and for her to say to me that she got excited about the event, but it never even crossed her mind to invite all these people she know in Maryland, and business-minded people, because she did say she'd been in business before, and all of her business was done out of the state of Maryland. And she didn't even think to invite none of these people. So I'm speaking to the leaders here, because as leaders, it is our job. And if you're a manager or above, then guess what? We're leaders. If you're a manager, you have a team. And if you have a team, then you're a leader. And it's our job to not only make sure that our team has tickets to attend the event, but make sure that they are inviting people to the event, that we are putting our guests and prospects in front of these financial experts, in front of this life-changing, epic information. It's our job to do that. So leaders, please, I know you're busy, but make sure that you are talking to your people. Make sure your team is being constantly reminded to invite. Every day. We got 48 days left. If we get one person to say yes per day, that's 48 people you will have that said yes. Now divide that by 3. And that's how many people you'll have guaranteed to show up. So let's invite, guys. Invite. There's so many different ways to invite. Today I went through my contacts in my phone, and I sent out an invitation flyer, and I got quite a few responses from doing that. I post on social media. I make YouTube videos. I call people and have conversations. I build relationships with people through inbox. I mean, it's just so many different ways to invite. And that's what we need to be doing every single day. And I guess that's it. I mean, forgive me. I did not intend for this video to be this long. And I might be ranting a little bit, because I really feel strongly about this. I mean, the conversation with that young lady really hit me hard. And I'm like, I just couldn't believe when she said she never even thought about inviting all these people she know right here in Maryland. But she's getting on it now, and it's not too late. We still have 48 days, guys. So if you haven't been on the job of inviting, you still have 40 days left. Let's pack that room out. Let's give that hotel a problem. Okay? All right, guys. Invite, and please start posting how many confirmations you have. Don't be ashamed. If you got 1, that's 1 butt in the seat. That's a contribution. If you got 5, that's 5 butts in the seat. Confirmations. Let's post them. Let's encourage each other. Okay? And that's what this video is for. To encourage you to take advantage of these 48 days that we have left. And remember, like I said, my leader, also Dr. Daryl Keck, always says, do not cherry pick. Don't look at the tree and say, oh, here's a good one. No. Go through that phone. When I went through my contacts today, I didn't give no thought to who would say yes or who would say no, or who might come and who might not come, or who might be good for this business or who might not, who might need this membership and who might not. No, I just told everybody. They may say yes, they may say no, but don't let them say you didn't tell them so. I love you, team. Have a good night, and thanks for listening to my rant. Hope it helped.